Hello, I've had a go at this now for a number of years and it's got me beat. I'll explain why it's got me beat in this recycled video and show you a 6-bucket Christmas potato review. Then you can decide if you want to give it a go yourself. The seed potatoes start appearing in the shops in the summer months with the promise of eating your own fresh, homegrown Christmas potatoes. Hey, what's not to like about that? Take your rope, Meg, play the video. Daisy, you put the kettle on. Growing potatoes for Christmas could be impossible. Why do I say that? And why do I say it now, in the summer months, here in the United Kingdom, here at Homegrown Veg? Why do I say that now? Well, what sparked me off on this one is that I was shopping yesterday and I noticed the potatoes had just arrived in store. Plant these potatoes for a Christmas harvest. Plant them now. So that set me off on this. But before I tell you why I think it could be impossible for you to grow these potatoes for Christmas, let me just show you these and let's agree what growing potatoes for Christmas really means. Okay, so these are some potatoes that I've grown and harvested this year. Let me just get a few out. And as you can see, I'm storing them in this paper bag. Okay, so I've grown these potatoes, that's true. And if I pop them back into this paper bag and I store them and don't eat them until Christmas, have I grown potatoes for Christmas? Is that the deal? These are now Christmas potatoes because I'm not going to eat them until Christmas and I have grown them. So I've grown Christmas potatoes. Nah, I don't think that's the deal, is it? No, I think the idea is you're going to buy some seed potatoes now, you're going to plant them now, and you're going to harvest them at Christmas. So why do I think that's impossible? Well, a lot depends on where in the world you're actually growing potatoes and what season of the year Christmas falls in. Let me cut you to some video that I shot a few years back. It shows one of my attempts at growing potatoes for Christmas. So these are potatoes that are planted now at the back end of summer to grow through autumn and to be harvested as near to Christmas as possible. This was my attempt. Check this out and come back to me. So in my books, that's a fail. That's a fail. How many buckets were there in that video? I can't remember now. I think there were about 6. And what did they return? Not a lot. And why was that? Well, okay. This is why I think it might be impossible for you to grow potatoes for Christmas. If you're in a part of the world where Christmas falls mid-winter, you're not going to be able to pull it off. That's where I live. That's what I was trying to do. You're not going to be able to pull it off. Why is that? Well, I would have thought it was obvious. But yeah, they're trying to sell potatoes and they're trying to tell you that you can plant them now and you can harvest them for Christmas. Okay. How long do these guys take to grow? 3 months? 4 months? So where are we going to be in 3 or 4 months' time? Well, we're going to be going through autumn and we're going to be heading into winter. And what happens in autumn and winter? Things stop growing. Probably with the exception of something like winter onions and garlic. And personally, I think they get some roots down and get some shoots up and then sit through winter. I don't think they do much growing, but things tend to stop growing in winter, don't they? You don't cut your lawn in winter, the grass stops growing. The leaves fall off the trees. That's got to be a sign that things generally don't want to grow in the colder winter months. What makes you think we can grow these things through autumn and winter? They like a bit of warmth, they like some moisture, and they like daylight hours to grow in. We're going to lose it. We're going into autumn, we're going into winter. It's going to get colder. It's probably going to get wetter. It might even get frosty. We may get some snow, and we're going to lose the daylight hours. And what do you normally consider when you're growing potatoes normally, when you're going to plant them in spring? You try to avoid a frost. Because you know potatoes can die in a frost. If frost nips potatoes, we'll kill them. But you're going to try and grow those through autumn and into winter. We're probably going to get some frost, we're going to get some snow. That you're going to say bye-bye to your potato plants. You will not grow them through to Christmas. I think the best bet would be that you would perhaps get your potato plants to grow through to September-ish. And then after that you're on a wing and a prayer. Now the exception to that might be, pop them in a greenhouse if you're growing them in buckets and bags. But it'll still be cold. Unless you're going to put some heat in there. It'll still get dark earlier. Unless you're going to put some light in there. What are you prepared to do? Just to try and get a few potatoes to harvest at Christmas? I wouldn't be doing that. I don't think you want to do that, do you? No, I don't think you do. But hey, you've saw my video, you've heard what I feel about regarding growing potatoes for Christmas. Now there will be videos that will come out on YouTube. Let's grow potatoes for Christmas competition. I'm planting potatoes for Christmas. Have a look through YouTube and see if you can find anybody actually harvesting potatoes at Christmas. See if you can find that. I mean, if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. All I'm saying is, don't set your expectations too high. I knew when I planted those potatoes that I was setting myself up to fail, and I did fail. Couldn't grow them. So in some respects that was a success. I actually achieved what I thought I would achieve. But hey, I'm rambling on now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have actually ever grown these things for Christmas and you've pulled it off, and Christmas where you grow is in the winter months, tell me how close to Christmas you got before the tops fell over. and tell me about your result if you actually pulled it off. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.